Modernizing the revolver means lightweight materials, optic cuts, better triggers, and interchangeable cylinders/calibers. Is he retarded? This is absolutely incorrect, and this guy is never going to be satisfied because his demands are foolish. What we actually need in the revolver market is an auto-loading revolver like the Mateba. What we actually need in the revolver market is a gas seal revolver like the Nagant. Did you forget how popular suppressors are getting? He was right on putting auto pistol chamberings in revolvers. Something like 9mm or 45 makes your cylinder and thus the whole gun a fair bit shorter. But hell, why not just combine the Mateba and the Nagant? A gas-sealed auto-loading revolver. That's the only thing that Mike could pass for a modern revolver. He's not retarded, he's just a salesman. This is what happens when you have a consumer market. You don't see any of this nonsense in Europe. Whatever he proposes, rest assured, it involves many cans of beard oil. Textron-style CT ammo would address the gas seal problem without having to majorly redesign the gun. It also opens the door for bottleneck cartridge performance without the cylinder binding problem. What we need are optics-ready revolvers. It's the lowest hanging fruit the industry could pick that actually makes sense. Next would be more models with 9mm cylinders. Taurus Chad, stay winning. Bring back top brake for rimless cartridges. Give me an 8-shot 9mm top brake with a rail on the strap, a 6-inch BBL, and a cylinder that doesn't need a moon clip. We need fun things, not useful things. Revolver fags once again outing themselves as children. Metafags once again outing themselves as joyless retards. Yeah, got a problem with it, Fagzilla? We know revolvers will catch up to autos, so why make them more like an auto instead of just better at being 5 to 7 shots of fuck you and my wrist? Lightweight materials. Great, now you have a pipe bomb that can't use any of the fun fuck you 357 or 44 loads, which is like half of the reason to buy a revolver. Optics cuts. Actually not a bad idea. Better triggers. A low-end revolver, single action, runs circles around what's considered a good auto pistol trigger. Even a comp pistol trigger can't hold a candle to a good revolver trigger. There really isn't room to go unless you just want to delete double action, which is an option. It's called a single action army, and interchangeable cylinders/calibers. But why? Literally, when has anyone bought a single gun with multiple caliber swaps? It's the dumbest gimmick the market keeps pushing, as if anyone actually wants it. But the AR. Unless you like having the wrong buffer at all times, most people just elect to get a second. Properly tuned rifles instead of coping with a too heavy or light buffer for the upper end caliber. They already make featherweight revolvers and they fucking suck to shoot. The main thing helping you with recoil in a revolver is the weight of the gun. No, he's very much in touch with what revolver guys want, since he kind of has a niche carved out as a revolver gun tuber. Basically everything he says is correct, including acknowledging Ruger's unique position in the market as someone who could readily mass produce a true modern revolver. People get confused with Ruger since they're seen as a budget gun in their semi-autos, but the SP-100 was actually a high-end revolver. More than Smith & Wesson back in the day. Plus, the LCR is a wonder gun that revitalized a market Smith & Wesson essentially let die. Priority number 1 should be the ability to load and extract rimless cartridges without fiddling with a moon clip. The Smith & Wesson 547 system was a start, and the concept needs to be revisited and refined if revolvers are ever going to be anything more than a range toy. The fact that the 4-figure 610 mountain gun needs a whole fucking moon clip fiddling song and dance to replace a few spent cartridges is fucking bullshit. Rimmed cartridges are dead. Totally dead. Over $1 per. Hard to find outside of mail order ammo. And totally outclassed until going 44 Magnum and above. The vast majority of volume shooters reload their brass almost to infinity, so the already low demand is artificially low. Ammo will never be readily available because no one has any reason to make it. Because everyone who uses a lot of ammo is already reloading. I guess people just don't design guns anymore though. They just copy Glocks and AR-15s and let everything else be a range toy. Faggot beard. All I need to know. I agree with you for the most part, but that's probably never going to happen. Revolvers are obsolete, and no one is going to put that much money into something that's just going to be a boutique novelty. He is right on the optics cut though. They should do that. Just get pick related. All that is good and all, but I want a fucking top brake and I'm tired of nobody making them. Fuck you, Clinton, for cock-blocking me from my Rex. Could want better gas sealing to make revolvers more suppressor-friendly. Nah, man, I need my dot. Comp shooting ruined handguns for real. Shoulder holsters, not allowed in competitions, dead. Cross draw, not allowed in competitions, dead. Striker dominance, it's not better outside of competitions. It's quite unsafe when your holster has clothing over it. Now everyone has a Kydex brick jabbing their dick, and the triggers keep getting lighter and shorter. 9mm dominance, best splits in comps. 40 Smith & Wesson has better ballistics, similar capacity, -1, and recoil mitigation is a solved problem, but splits. Death of the revolver, suitable for self-defense in all scenarios, but not for comps. You want dumbass range toy gimmicks. Some form of gas seal would be a welcome addition to any revolver since the energy is simply wasted in the cylinder gap. The revolver is dead. I tried for years to make it work for carry, but it just doesn't cut it over a semi-auto. It became my gun for rafting or beach visits where I just don't want to fuck up or rust my better carry guns. Its only practical purpose over a semi-auto is it doesn't shit casings all over the place, you dig? What we need to do with revolvers is completely neuter them to cater to pencil-wristed queers. No. Lighter materials. Cater to pencil-wrist queers. All you morons who think heavier gun equal manlier sound like complete retards. Go tell someone who carries a 329 PD they're a wristlet, lol. All they need is better dot solution, preferably incorporating BUIS, and better WML solutions. Honestly, I've been thinking about making something for the latter issue. An affordable and readily attainable convertible 9mm 38 357 would be pretty cool though. Doubly so if you could swap them out fast enough to compete with a speed loader. Kinda an expensive pipe dream, but would be neat. All that other shit's retarded and unneeded. I love my 686 Plus with a dot. Webley, not clockwork bullshit internals. Porting/comping, low bore axis, optics cuts. New alloy castings for higher 357 mag velocity out of a shorter barrel. Accommodate 45, 9, 40 Super with negligible impact to longevity/wear rate. They're obsolete, but they could be made cooler, more capable, and less FUD costly for an obsolete platform with niche practical utility. What he's selling and what I want exist in radically different universes.